Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Zuleika. Just kidding. So my name is Monica. For those of you who don't know me, I am usually the one that is behind cameras. But today I am going to do a voiceover because I want to clarify that I had no idea that my eyes were that open when I thought they were closed. So this should be pretty fun. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about different tape hacks that will help you when lashing. And you guys know we always like making your life easier as a tech, so follow along with us. For today's episode, I am going to be the model that you see here. I am a great example of when you need to apply tape on the top eyelids, and you will see why in just a sec. If you notice, when I close my eyes, they actually do not shut completely. I'm looking at myself and it's so creepy. Who does that? I feel like the Undertaker. And for those of you who don't know who that guy is, I'll pop a picture on there. As you know, having the guest with the eyes like this is pretty dangerous. This usually allows the glue's fumes to enter the eye area and can cause a chemical burn. My eyes should be like this, completely closed, where none of my eyeball is showing, otherwise it will burn. I really don't know why this happens, but we will show you how to fix it. So one thing that we have noticed is that when the person that is laying down, when they start talking, their eyes start twitching, and you guys probably have noticed this too. This is a very common situation. We want to control the situation because if you are trying to isolate and the guest is twitching, you are going to have a hard time to do so because the natural eyelashes are going to slip under. And I'm going to show you in just a sec. Once Zuli has an isolated lash, or you as a technician, since the guest is twitching, by the time you come back with the extension, you have probably lost your isolated lash. And now there are two natural lashes that probably slipped under. You could probably still stick the lashes on there, but there is a greater risk of them sticking together. And as you know, if you apply an extension to two natural lashes, this is going to result into sore lash line, itching, and sometimes can be painful for the guest. So obviously you want to avoid it. If your guest's eyes are open and twitching during the appointment, not only are their eyes going to start burning due to the fumes of the glue, but their eyes are going to become watery, and this will become very uncomfortable for the guest, and it will lead to difficulties because once the eyes start getting watery, the gel pads are going to start sliding and you will have to stop to replace the patches, which is time consuming if you ask me. Overall, taping the eyelids will help your guests not only be comfortable, but also save you time. If their eyes are not completely closed, this can cause a chemical burn. A lot of times the guests and some techs confuse this with an allergic reaction. For those of you who don't know the difference, we did make a video on this, which we will link on the top right corner. I think there's like a exclamation or some sort of little bubble that pops up. I know I keep mentioning the fumes causing a chemical burn, but there are a lot of situations that can also cause this burn. It can be caused by the eye getting watery and the patch sliding up, rubbing on their eyeball, or the tape being initially too close to the waterline, as well as the tech applying too much pressure to the gel pads or tape. Chemical burns do not look cute, believe me. They make the eyeball area look extremely red. Although you don't feel pain, it will seem like you do. The chemical burns usually go away 3 to 4 days, and you should never suggest your guests to apply any sort of medication or eye drops because you are no doctor. So yeah, I thought I would just inform you on chemical burn before we actually get to the taping, but I will shut up now and I will let you guys see the taping hacks that we actually all came here to watch. What Zuli likes to do when it comes to taping, she likes to measure the tape that she's going to use because she wants to make sure she has enough. She likes going pretty far down so that she has more control over the eye. So she is going to start from the inner corner and she's going to press down outwards. It does seem like she pressured a lot, but to me, since I'm the one with the tape, I can tell you that to me it's very relaxing to have the tape because I just feel like my eyes are relaxed. So as you can see, my eye is finally completely shut and the other one is a little open. This is how the tape will help to close the eye. You can also visibly see how it has eliminated my eye from twitching completely. Oh, look how it's just opening by itself. It's so creepy. Let's move on to the next one. Now, when someone has the lids like this and the natural lashes are touching the tape, there is another taping technique that you can use for this situation. I personally don't have this because obviously, as you can see, my eyes barely close. Zulia is going to grab my lid to make it seem like I do, so you guys can kind of get the point of how this works. She is also going to measure the amount of tape that she's going to need, and now instead of doing a horizontal, she's going to tape vertically. She's going to tape the lid from the bottom and go upwards towards my brow bone. As you can see, it visibly lifted my lashes up, and that way it will allow you to lash without them sticking on the eye patch. I'm going to insert a replay so that you can see the exact moment where the lashes lift up. Now, for someone like myself, like I said, you do not need to use this technique because, as you can see, my eyes don't close for some reason. When it is time to remove the tape, you want to pull it slowly downwards and place your finger wherever you have just lifted the tape so that it does not hurt. And most importantly, does not pull out any hairs. Otherwise, girl, can you see I barely have any? To remove the tape that is placed horizontally, you want to start from the inner corner. Now, here the tape, as you can see, was stuck to the eye patch, but do not panic. You cannot panic, otherwise your guests will start to panic, and that's not going to be cute. All you have to do is take your tweezers and gently pull on the tape while holding the patch. Once the tape is no longer attached to the patch, then you can continue to pull slowly, because if you pull hard, that is going to burn. And we do not want your guests to feel that. It's going to be horrible. If for some reason the tape does not want to come off, then you panic. I'm just kidding. You can use some lotion or water and pull slowly. Lastly, we are going to show you a different technique because, you know, we understand that people work differently, so we want to cover every single thing. We have had a couple of students mention that they have seen a lot of people use quarters, pennies, or any type of coin on top of the guest lids, and they are confused. They want to know why. So to start off, it does work. It serves as the same purpose as taping the lids down horizontally. This is used for guests whose eyes are open during the procedure, like myself. We are using a penny because we don't want to go too heavy on them. Now we do have this penny. Now for this technique, one of our technicians actually does use it, so that's why we have a penny in hand. She has already dipped it in acetone, but we just want to be safe and we want to sanitize it once more. So Zuli is going to put hand sanitizer on it and she's going to dry it. For this method, you do not want to press down hard since this is already heavy for the lid. You start from the inner corner as well and work your way out. Do not apply too much pressure because it will be uncomfortable. And you want to make sure that you're always talking to your guest. Be honest with her and just along the way ask her, how are you feeling? Are you comfortable? Does it burn? In general, just speak to your guest because that way she will be able to tell you what's happening. So guys, after we have finished all these tape hacks for you, let me know if I did a good job. This is the first time I have ever done a voiceover, and I am trying to not let Zuli down because she's very good at voiceovers and her voice is really cute too. So let us know how it went. Remember to subscribe, like, and share our videos so that everyone else can learn. I really hope that this was a useful video, and we will see you in the next one. Don't forget
forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so that you guys are notified whenever we post another video.